Hey all, check this out, the Onslaught design made by Kyle Boyer from Foldable Flight. And today we're going to show you the landing gear assembly that we have designed for this model. And with the Onslaught, it flies really well because Onslaught is fast and it takes off really quickly. So let's show you how we take off. We're going to demonstrate this on the roof of my car, which is a kind of a short takeoff and landing. And we have windy day today, so this is going to help in short takeoff. So without further ado, let's take off. Very cool.
As you saw in Shai's flight test, Onslaught flies beautifully with a PowerUp 4.0, but it also works with the 3.0 and the 2.0, and even if you don't have a PowerUp module at all, it can fly well on its own. And you can see here we've attached the landing gear to our PowerUp 4.0. I'll show you at the end of the video exactly how to do that, but first, let me teach you how to fold it. All you'll need in order to fold Onslaught is an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper, and we will begin by folding this right edge to the left edge. And we'll go ahead and unfold and flip your paper over so that this crease wants to stick up rather than down. And we'll now fold this top edge into that center crease. Do the same on the other side. And now go ahead and flip this whole top triangle down like so. And we'll open that back up and flip our paper over. Now go ahead and crease or fold this edge here into the center, but only crease this top portion right till you get to that edge there. And you can release that and fold the other side in the same way. Only crease to this point right here. Unfold and flip your paper back over. Now we'll just fold down on that existing crease. And the next part is the trickiest part here. We are going to pull this edge in to land on the center, just using that existing crease. And you'll notice as you do that, this will kind of open up. And you want to flatten this point down so that this crease here lands right along this edge here. And you can flatten those layers out once you do that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So we're just swinging this in. Make sure that crease goes all the way into the corner of your pocket and flatten this down so that that crease lands on that edge. And your plane should look like this. Now I'll just go ahead and open this up like so using our existing crease on either side. And we want to fold this top edge here into the center. Do the same thing on the other side. And now we can fold this top point up as far as it will go, or this bottom point rather, up as far as it will go. And then we'll go ahead, you can see this could serve perfectly to lock the plane together, but it does have a layer that's going to catch the air. We can do even a little bit better than that by unfolding this and now folding our point to about half the distance. You can see now that we've folded it, the point is about halfway between this edge and that crease. And now when we fold this back up, you can see we can tuck this in between these layers on the left side and do the same thing on the right side. And now all that's left to do is fold our plane in half and fold some wings. You want to fold nice big wings, starting just a little bit above the nose of your plane and ending probably about an inch up the back edge of your plane. There is a wide array of wing angles here as you make this crease that will work, so don't worry about making measurements or anything like that. Really, you just want nice broad wings that are going to generate enough lift for your motor. And we'll flip this over and do the same thing on the other side. We're just folding this one now to match the first one we made. And at this point, you can either use just a curling method to create the elevators on the corners of your plane, or you can use some scissors if you would rather do that to cut these elevators here. Holding the wings in alignment, you can just cut your elevators like so. If you're using the template, the cut line's already marked out. And you can bend these up, and you are going to need a little bit of up elevator because the module will add some weight to the front, and that up elevator will help compensate for it. Let's take a look at how we attach the PowerUp 4.0 to Onslaught, and then also how we attach the landing gear to the module itself. So you're basically just going to find these clips on the front of the plane, and the front of the module, and slide the plane into that, just like so. And then you'll flip it over and attach your crossbar, which you just kind of make parallel to the bar and then twist into position, and it should click into position like so. And now we'll flip this over and you can see how we're going to attach our landing gear. So here I have the rear wheels and the front wheel as well. With the rear wheels, you want to point this portion towards the rear of the plane and kind of place it right over, you can see the fin on this back portion of the module. Just place it right over that, between that fin and this kind of clip in the back, and then you just slide it. Here, I'll rotate this so I can have a little bit more leverage. You just slide it back into that clip, and if you listen, you can hear it kind of click into place. And we're doing very much a similar thing with the front here. You want to point this portion towards the front of the plane, and you're just kind of placing that in front of the clip and then sliding it forward until it clips into place. And there you go. Your landing gear is attached to your plane, and it's going to be able to take off and land really nicely. It's really cool, and you can always adjust kind of the angle of attack. So obviously the way that these land on the ground, your nose may be a little higher, a little lower than mine is here. You can adjust the angle of attack by bending this forward slightly or backward slightly. A higher angle of attack can often help you take off and land more easily. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Good luck flying your plane.